Okay. So things that helped World of Warcraft that did not help, like Star Wars: The Old Republic. Um, World of Warcraft was announced around the time that Warcraft 3 was just released. So you had that going for it,
I'll keep these
where it
terrified
was
boss
fresh in
jumpers.
everybody's minds, and it was kind of just the next world. It was Warcraft 4,
What the John?
whereas there was no KOTOR 3 that really should have been there. If there was a KOTOR 3 and there was, as many people who play like Mass Effect playing it, yeah, the game would have done is like would have did so much better because it would be fresh in the mindset of gamers. But unfortunately, a lot of times that gets lost. On top of which, Blizzard is its own publisher, so they don't answer to, EA or Activision. Well, they didn't at the time. Of course, they do now, which is kind of the cause of their somewhat downfall at this point. So I don't think anybody's really willing to say that, Warcraft is dying. It is facing a downturn at this point. And I am willing to say that. And not because I hate the game or oh my god, Well, watch, God, what's his name? Kungan stream. He's one of the guys who played vanilla just like me, who remembers vanilla just like me, and he openly is like, I've heard him openly talk about, um, how he misses basically the good old days, but, in not so old man terminology. But I mean, at the same time, World of Warcraft is finding ways to be, innovative in the field, bring casuals more into the game.
Aurora were launched to cave-ins. The Boromite reserves were crushed.
They don't have the same problem they had in vanilla where, a large portion of the player base never even saw Nax. I was fortunate to at least have entered the door and gone in and attempted bosses. I won't say we got very far. We never cleared it. But, we were one of the ones to actually go in.
greifst.
Well, no, I mean, I liked a game that was hard. That, you know, I mean, I'm somebody who played, you know, the whole Devil May Cry series and loved it because it was difficult. Now, at the same token, I won't play the new Ninja Gaidens, but that's because I played the original Ninja Gaidens on NES, and I don't see, you know, I don't want to sully that memory.
You will never reach the stars. The mystics have seen your failure. A Gormak dares to speak as if he has a mystic's knowledge. This is sacrilege.
He says you're going to be crushed by rocks, and you're angry that he's predicting things.
Visions are a sacred gift given only to mystics. They are not given to beasts like him.
Where did you get this power? How do you use it?
The Dark Heart is an evil place. All who go near it are driven mad. No one returns from there.
And kick you in the nuts.
I'll kill you when I'm done with you. Until then, you'll do as I say. You have power. Stop complaining and use it. If death is what you want, you can have it.
We will report Kotalday's death and your victory to Telson Fall. You should report to your people in Vos Ka as well. Go with our gratitude.
Okay, so anyway. Well, I mean, the problems I have with World of Warcraft stem from especially my time as being a raid leader. Because you used attunements as basically gear checks to see who was even worth bringing in. I mean, if you couldn't get attuned to run the instance or the raid, you know, that settled it right there. You know, we couldn't run you through, God, what was it? The one for Tempest Keep. The one where you had to save, the gnome. Like that one, like, I mean, once we were geared, yeah, we could run people through that, but I mean, it took a while for us to, you know, run alts through, is like get alts run through so that they could get attuned. But by then, I think shortly after we started doing that, they stripped attunements away for that, as well as SSC, Karazhan, stuff like that, and then Black Temple and Mount Hyjal. You shouldn't, there's a saying that you don't gear for, whoever it is you're going, Deathwing, by raiding Deathwing. Well, attunements kind of kept people from doing that. And when that got stripped away, I don't know, made the game less fun. Because then the game just basically became nothing but gear score checks. That's about when I quit raiding in World of Warcraft. Anyway.
Usnemare. Jimanta.
Whoops. Alright, so now that we've killed Jokul, we can finally move on to Area 3. Or is it Area 4? So our class quest is already pointing us at the ritual. I don't know if... I guess we'll find out soon enough. Maybe there's a ritual before a ritual. Whatever it is, we need something to deal with the 4 people living inside our head. Not counting ourselves. See, it looks like my willpower buff wore off. I need to throw that up again. Just gotta move on to the next area. Yay! What's going on, Agent? How's your night going? Stuck between a juggernaut and a sniper. It's kind of a tough one. I mean, I guess, well, if classic rules still apply, well, I mean, do you want to raid? Do you want to PvP? What's your end goal for remaining at 50? PvP before raiding. Okay.
Vehicle pads are currently open for business. Have a safe and pleasant stay.
Well, from a raiding standpoint, as a former raid leader, I always know that there's always more range than there is melee because boss mechanics just seem to work out that way. Where it's a little cleaner to use ranged. Of course, I don't know what it is in this game. It more than likely holds true to that, though. For PvP, I believe snipers are doing fairly well in PvP at the moment. Unless, of course, it's the new PvP Warzone, then operatives are kind of the way to go. Those stealthy bastards. But as far as what's fun, Juggernaut's fun. I leveled 1 to 50. My sniper, I haven't leveled past 30 yet.
What dark secret shall I share with you?
So I can't really comment on
Be gone.
endgame for the agent, but I think most of what I did post just leveling to 50, most of it I did with my jug. But of course that was 6 months ago when they announced free to play. So I don't know. I mean, I guess it would all depend on what your style is.
News of your victory preceded you. The entire city is talking of it. The Voss are doubly impressed that you destroyed the ship and killed this Gormak king. The fools are entirely convinced you are the agent of their prophecy. Well done indeed.
So now we wait for the Voss to agree to join the Empire.
Our victory is almost at hand. Samaro has already asked for an audience with you. The gentleman you wish to speak with has returned, emissary.
The Gormak ship has been destroyed. They shall not reach the stars. You are the one from the vision. The three have heard the report of your battle with Chokol. They are troubled. Gormak are not mystics. They have no visions. This is the new wisdom the prophecy foretold. It lies in the dark heart.
You expect me to find out what gave him his power?
It is dangerous, but the mystics have spoken. The dark heart is an evil place deep within the Nightmare Lands. We are forbidden to go there. We do not know what it holds. You must return to us with this knowledge.
It would be an honor.
You have our gratitude.
Well done. One final move, and Voss will be ours. It won't be simple. Even the most powerful Sith have not made it far into the dark heart.
I'm sure there's nothing to be concerned about.
The power of the dark side is overwhelming there. Strong enough that it drives even Sith mad. Dark Lord Murbek Gen dwells on the edge of the dark heart, studying its power. He alone has managed to withstand the madness. Seek him in the Nightmare Lands. He must know a way for you to defend yourself from the dark power.
And an implant that I could use. And we'll just randomly allow it to pick which one. And which one is this better for on chem? Synthesize, resolve, D system. Okay. So you. Alright. But yeah, I mean, when it comes to picking a class, I mean, there's always one that's overpowered, but then it gets fixed, and then it's underpowered, and just ask bounty hunters and troopers what that's like. And grav round / tracer missile. Or retribution paladins, for that matter. I mean, all the classes are fun to play, but I don't even think he's in here anymore. But yeah, it's more about personal choice.
Vehicle paths are currently open for business.
So wait, what?
Have a safe and pleasant stay.
I guess that one's the bonus area? I don't know. I don't remember doing anything past this. Then again, I didn't really do bonus missions like I have been. And if this is the last area, holy crap, I'm only 44. I'm gonna have to do bonus missions. Or run ops or something, because I am way behind once again. Just doesn't seem to be a happy medium when it comes to leveling free-to-play style. Alright, let's grab quests. No. Let's go talk to the kid out here who's dying.
Kili kalia kuka. Chikos pa inigudad ijigliska chanagawa. Chaskruni dopat kurira dokanki kung.
I guess it's a bad time to be you.
Piti do tenyago kakajujo. Da biska ku paliya. Kuchusa yo mata chitoya. Nam kanoya choski nawi.
My sincerest apologies.
Se gota do muti kihasa da puño. Lis di woto.
Aww. Poor baby. Alright. So, no heroic. Let's talk to you.
Lem, stop chewing on... Do I need to get out the penalty collar? Apologies, my lord. Lem here wandered too far into the Nightmare Lands, went completely mad. Now he's helping me perfect my new vaccine. A remarkable specimen, but tedious company.
I sense much corruption within him.
He's deteriorated far beyond any hope of recovery. Still, he's been a model test subject. Clinical trials of the vaccine have been promising. My serum repels the Nightmare Land's degenerative effects and boosts pain tolerance. All my formula requires is the catalyst. Sap from a very special tree in the Nightmare Lands. Unfortunately, the sap is a delicacy of the local raid population. Something to wash down all those troops they've been snacking on.
I take it the raid don't want anyone stealing their dessert.
The 2 expeditions I sent ended, violently, judging by the screaming comm babble. My vaccine will allow us to one-up the Republic and establish a solid foothold in the Nightmare Lands. Surely you have nothing to fear from the Nightmare Lands, my lord? If you can get that sap, you're welcome to a complimentary dose of my serum.
I'd say we've come to an agreement.
One more thing. Constant exposure to the corrupted sap has changed the raid, mutated them into something worse. They're a constant threat to our operations. If you were to thin their numbers, I'm sure you'd be compensated.
Lem. Oops. That dude is level 49. That dude's 46. Okay. Let's see, we gotta talk to you.
Seravan thinks he's so clever pretending to be interested in the secrets of the Dark Heart. He doesn't appreciate the genius of my work, how intricate the dark powers are. I do the important work on Voss. Who in the Emperor's name are you?
I'm here on Imperial business. I need to enter the Dark Heart.
Sith. They think they know power. But you cannot understand what true power is until you've been to the Dark Heart. You should not be here. The dark power in this place will shatter your mind into 1,000 pieces. It takes hours of meditation every day for me to keep my mind intact.
Clearly you could put those hours to better use.
I will harness the power here, and with it I will bring the galaxy to its knees for the Emperor. Then I shall. Who are you? What do you want?
You were telling me about the tomb in the Dark Heart.
Wait. I remember now. Yes. You can serve my research. I'll send you into the Dark Heart. Yes. I pulled this shard from the belly of the Dark Heart. Madness calls to it. There are 2 ways to defend your mind. Carry it with you while you carve a path of destruction through the denizens of the Nightmare Lands.
This shard will stop the dark power from consuming my mind.
No, of course not. The hatred and agony of your victims will charge the shard. Then you must channel the shard's power into a Varanticus. The Varanticus will become an embodiment of madness. Killing it will grant you mastery over that aspect of the dark power.
What's the second method?
There are shrines in the Nightmare Lands. Jedi in origin. There you could draw out and destroy the madness within the shard. Not as elegant a solution, but it should work. So, will you slaughter beasts, or seek the shrines?
Murder and mayhem await.
Very good. Yes, you will make an excellent specimen for my research. Return to me when you're finished. I will make sure the protective ritual is complete.
Whatever. Alright, let's do the quests that are behind the camp here first. And then we'll go forward. Okay, I guess I have to be on the other side to do this. Get up there. Get up there. Come on. Or don't. Crying out loud. I hate when pathing doesn't really seem to be there and you're forced to take drastic action in order to correct it. There we go. What, why the map disappeared? I learned not to ask questions. And you know why? Because you end up getting answers. And you never want the answer. It never turns out to be one you want.